Hello, my name is Patrick Schulte, and I'm going to be narrating some information about the Renaissance today. The time period before the Renaissance was a period of slow technological growth. We didn't know such information like the Earth is round and not flat, and not much was in the ways of manufacturing or processing. And the most advanced math available extends to about the Pythagorean theorem. Calculus wasn't a thing. Literature was popular at this time, although literature was consumed through oral readings, and popular literature includes titles like King Arthur and Canterbury. The one event most responsible for causing the Renaissance would definitely be the plague. The plague happened right before the Renaissance and is really what kickstarted the Renaissance into full swing. The plague killed 60% of Europe's population, and that is millions and millions of people. This brought absolute turmoil to Italy and Europe, and especially cities like Italy. They were hit the hardest, and that's one of the reasons why Italy is the starting place of the Renaissance. This plague also made lots of people skeptical about the church because the church said that they could stop it if they knew how, and that this was God's reckoning. This was God getting back at people's sins or not living to the Bible like they should be. And the church couldn't stop this, so people questioned the church's authority and the power, and if they actually have the ability to get stuff done like they said they did in the plague. The term Renaissance means rebirth, and the Renaissance really was a rebirth of the way people thought and how they viewed religion and how they went about their daily lives. The time period was birthed through a whole bunch of technological revolutions. The invention of the telescope and the microscope helped prove that the Earth was round and that we are made up of a whole bunch of other little cells, all working together as one. And towards the end of the Renaissance was when calculus really came into fruition. And calculus is really important because most things in calculus are also applied to the real world in physics. So such things as the derivative of position is velocity, and then second derivative of position is acceleration. Those are all really, really important things in engineering, and our understanding of reality really gets really in depth around this time period. The Renaissance began in Italy during the 14th century, and it makes perfect sense that the Renaissance did start in Italy because Italy was home to several huge city-states that were heavily involved in trade. The High Renaissance sort of came about a change in the arts and how the arts were painted and portrayed. Things were more exaggerated in these paintings than traditional paintings and such in Renaissance, and this ultimately what this did was attract more attention because it was different, and this led to what we know as Mannerism. Here's an example of a Manneristic painting. Notice this lady's neck. Her neck is very, very large, and it attracts attention to this lady, and it might not be completely anatomically correct, but that's what Mannerism is about. It's not about being perfectly accurate, it's about attention, and it's about being different. The Renaissance ended ultimately because of itself and the new age of discovery. Expedition quest originally that started in the Renaissance did lead to the discovery of the Americas. This is so important to the end of the Renaissance is that there's a lot more money now going to the United States rather than Italy. And culture really does follow the money. Where there's more money, there's more downtime, and there's more money to be able to be invested in the arts and to be able to build huge chapels, paintings, and so on and so forth. There are several renaissances and rebirths of things today. Just take a look at digital media. Back in the day, around 2000, before the internet was as strong as it is today, people went out to the stores to buy videos and movies, but today that's shifting a lot. Now we have things such as Amazon and Netflix, so that leads to all the big box stores and distributors of hard copy media to ultimately go out of business. And there's also a lot of other things in the realm of finance, such as cryptocurrency, that has taken off extremely fast in the last couple of years. And cryptocurrency is a change from actual physical money to a processing based currency that's based on manpower and time spent decrypting stuff, and it's really technological in shape. And another huge renaissance that's we are definitely gonna see this completely change in our lifetime is transportation. There is a big shift towards electric and battery powered cars. Places like Europe and France have declared that normal ICE powered cars are going to be illegal to sell new in 2040. So this is really pushing a new age of transportation. And there's also a lot more technology going into this because Samsung just created and is now selling a graphite based battery that is a lot more efficient, holds more charge, and has a lot more energy packed into it than a normal lithium ion battery.